Jeez. Hi, Nishana. I'm a little late this morning. Actually, I was holding out a little bit, hoping Sally would do the show. And then Sally didn't show. But anyway, hi, Carol. Carol and Nishana. Got my girlfriends. Nobody else wants to be here. Hi, girlfriends. Counting my gold coins. No, I was, I kept waiting, hoping Sally would start the show, and then I folded some towels in the laundry and put them up, and man, I just lost track of time. Got the squirrel going on this morning. Squirrel! David M. Oh, you ruined it. It was all women and me until David showed up. Dang it. Hi, David. So what's going on in the wild, wild world of reselling? Lag. Good morning, Lag. Yeah, better late than never. Actually, I'm generally always on time or a little early for stuff. It bothers me to be late. Because we're kind of laid back here, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. And yesterday the show ran over some, so. And the day before that it ran over some, so. Anyway, we're just here. Having a good time. Having a good time. What did Shauna say? Carol is last. Shauna, what? You know what? Cat fight. Any cool finds? Yeah, I was at the thrift store yesterday. And they got boxes and boxes of beat up old kitchen knives and stuff. I was digging through them. And bam! I found a Cutco. So this is about. And the knives in their bin are 50 cents a piece. So this knife is like, I don't know, 40, 50 bucks. And then I found a steak knife, which is good because I bought a whole block of knives, Cutco knives from the auction. But that set was missing one steak knife. So I found a steak knife yesterday and so yeah, I got a full set now. I actually think that set has got a couple of extra knives, so I may pull those out and sell them separately. Shauna's gonna win. Man, the cat fight. Claws are out. So that was a sweet pickup. And I bought an old school briefcase. They don't sell for much, but it's a nice bread and butter item. The old, here we go. This thing takes up a little room. American Tourister. You ever sell briefcases? They're kind of a pain to ship because they're kind of big. This one isn't super big, but it's in great condition. There's one little scuff on the top, and the keys are in there. Look at that. So, and the keys still, are stapled into the package. So, I mean, this case looks like it's never been used, except for the fact that it sat around in somebody's storage for a long time. There's the little leather edge is kind of peeling up there, and it's got one little scuff on it. But I think that's just from being moved around and sitting around. Yeah, a couple of little exterior scuffs from, I think, just being moved around. I think I can clean those off. Anyway, yeah, and it was $3, so it'll probably sell for 30 plus shipping, 25 plus shipping. You keep your gummy bears in it. There you go. Man, I miss gummy bears. I'm trying to lose weight. So far, about all I've done is kept from gaining weight. I need to get more serious about it, I guess. Ugh. I'm gonna be dragging this fat gut around to Italy next September. I don't want to do that. I want to lose like 20 pounds before then. I know I can do it, but I'm just gonna go on starvation diet or something. Gwen's got a good weight loss program. I need to hit it hard. Professional businessman. Well, yeah, all professional businessmen have a briefcase. I've got like satchels and cases of stuff left from the days when I was a band director. Always carried a briefcase on band contests, and this way so you can gain it back eating pasta. Yeah, that's true. Hi, Cyber. I never really gain weight when I'm traveling. In fact, we went to Europe in October, and actually lost a couple of pounds. Gwen was mad. There's the link. Somebody come in here and chat with me. I'm boring all by myself. Yep. So that's all I got at the rummage sale yesterday. A briefcase and 2 Cutco knives. Howdy, Cyber. Do they say howdy a lot in Great Britain? I don't think so. Great Britain? What do they say there? They don't say good day. Well, they say Great Britain. They probably just say hello. There goes the interwebs. Bum crack picker. No, everybody doesn't say howdy in Great Britain. Cyber, you're full of baloney there. So, man, we almost got more Great Britain people than we do everybody else here. Chicken toad. Lurking and shipping. Well, might as well keep yourself busy during this, because absolutely nothing important is going to be said or done in this show this morning. Joanne. Mr. Sadie's first. Somebody come on here. There's the link right there in the side chat. I'm lonely. Yep. But Nishana was first. Don't be claiming you're first, Carol. Beth is here. I don't see Beth. Where's Beth? Beth is here. Oh yeah, she is. Hi, Beth. What are you up to, Beth? Staying cool? You got your swimming pool. Helps to have a swimming pool. A lot of times when I'm finished mowing the yard, I just immediately jump into the swimsuit and into the pool. Cools you down quick. But our grass hasn't been growing much because we're in drought, man, drought. City knocked us back to watering. You can water your grass 2 days a week. And they put the last number of the addresses out there to, if your address ends in na-na-na, then you can water on na-na-na and na-na-na. You're hungover. Did you go out and party last night, Beth? Yeah, you showed a picture. You went to a spaghetti place or something in East Houston, somewhere. Italian restaurant. What? Anyway, Beth on the loose. That's right. Who all did you go with, Beth? Just the wife, and did you have anybody else go with you? And it's already stock market minute time. Let's see what we got here. Man, I coming in here late. Yeah, we're a little green, not much. A little green. Not much. So, what's Amazon doing? Since I bought some Amazon about a month ago, it's actually gone up about a little bit. See what Amazon is doing, because I'm interested in it, whether you are or not. Yeah, it's green, but just barely green. So weird. I sell all my stock and then it goes up. Stay the course. Yeah, I sold it all. I'll jump back in one time or another. So I got nothing. I need a topic. What's the topic for today? Anissa out at the garage sales. But she's got a minute to check in with us. There's CCT. Hi, Cyber.
Well, seeing as you're all lonely, I thought I'd better drop in.
Thanks. No, absolutely nothing is going on here.
Hang on, let me mute my other chat.
Yeah, do that. Look, you've got fiat currency on your desk there that is losing 9% every year.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, better keep all your money in that fiat currency. Of course, there's really no place good to stick cash now either. Gold and silver have been going down. Stock market's been going down.
Yeah. Food's been going up.
Food's been going up. I just got a medical bill in yesterday, $1,600. Thank you, insurance, for not paying all of it. Turds. God, I wish I owned an insurance company and just ripped people off like they do. What the heck?
The only reason they make money is because they rip people off. You know, they try and avoid paying at all costs, pay the minimum out.
Yeah. One of my goals in life is to be so rich I don't need to buy insurance. Just self-insure, you know. If I have to have a $4 million heart transplant or something, I just go into the bank account and write them a check, you know. Here, just give me my new heart and we'll go on.
You haven't got to have these for Italy, have you? You've got to have euros.
Yeah, they use euros and they don't use lira.
No, euros. But I think
Euros.
euros are all plastic as well, like these blooming things, all horrible polymer plastic. You fold them and they just spring straight out again. Look at that. Try and fold them in your wallet.
Boink. I
And
think
see-through.
Canada did that too, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
It's funny. Jeez. Pretty soon we're not going to need currency. It's just going to all be on government digital currency. Isn't that a fantastic prospect to imagine?
Yeah.
So the government can have even more of the money supply than they do now. Yay. Oh. Look at, there's Angie. Hi, Angie. Treasure Advantage. It's been a long time since you visited the chat. You must have nothing going on. I love Angie's pictures from walking out in the woods. It's a wonder a bear, a lion, or something doesn't jump out and get her. Are you into the woods, Cyber? Do you like take hikes into the wilderness?
Well, I used to.
All those wilderness areas in Great Britain. There probably are
Yeah.
some woods and stuff.
Yeah.
I think Christopher Robin had a 30-acre wood or something like that. 60-acre wood, 100-acre wood, whatever it was. What was it?
I don't know.
You're bear proof. Well, Angie, do you take any protection with you, like a can of pepper spray or a you're so pretty, you probably need a stick to beat the guys off with that follow you on the trail.
The only thing we have to worry about here is only one of our snakes is actually venomous. So don't have to worry about anything else.
Only one. What would that be? The Boris? That snake?
Yeah.
Boris?
It's the adder.
Adder. Adda. Not adder. In Texas, we call them adders. Over there, they're addas.
Well, adder.
Adda? Yeah. You said it right. It's kind of like aluminum. You don't say aluminum there. You say aluminium or something like that. It's like y'all add a syllable to the word aluminum. I don't know what's proper. I guess it's good either way, aluminium or aluminum, which is correct. Doesn't matter. It just depends on what country you're in. There you go. You looked it up real quick. Well, it's spelled Aluminum, right? Aluminum. So aluminum, aluminum. But you
I
gotta
just
say
showed you how it was spelled.
aluminium. Y'all add an I between the last N and the U.
There it is again, look.
Why do y'all do that? Oh, it is. So it's two different spellings of the same thing?
It is indeed.
Why the heck? Okay, never mind.
Don't ask me why, I have no idea.
Because y'all got that foreign language going on over there in Great Britain. Y'all speak the King's English, and here we just speak whatever.
You probably dropped the I because it's easier to say aluminum.
Well, no. Here. Let me look up aluminum. Well, if I could type.
Well, I managed to type it. I'm sure you can manage it.
So you're
Where's
right.
his sidekick Sally today then?
She's kind of trying to pull out from doing the show. Well, I mean, so yeah, even on Amazon it's spelled aluminum, Aluminum. There is no extra I in there. Look up aluminum on
Amazon?
Amazon. Yeah. Of course, you'll get the British Amazon, so yours will probably say aluminium.
There you go.
Was it? Oh, yours does say aluminium. I don't know why I'm going off on this. It's just stupid. Anyway.
Anyway, you won't get much for your aluminum. Well, unless you get the
Pepperoni.
free scrap cans, scrap them.
I used to do that, and then the price like dropped in half from what it was, and then it wasn't worth the effort. So I still got a can crusher on the door post in my backyard, screened in backyard porch. Yeah, I used to stand there for 20, 30 minutes getting some exercise crushing cans.
Yeah, it's good for you.
But then, after a while, you've spent like 10 hours crushing cans, so you got a load to take to the recycler.
You can buy one of those can crusher things now, can't you? Like a little device.
Yeah, I've got one. Well, it's a manual one. I don't know. They've probably got an electric one now.
They have, yeah.
There's Mike.
Hi, Mark. Crushes his on his forehead.
I think I've tried that once back when I was in college.
I've never been that stupid.
It hurt like a big dog, and then I don't think I got it crushed all the way.
Treasured Vintage just reminded me of a watch that I bought. Yeah, I used to buy and sell watches, and one of them was that I can't think of the bloody brand now. They were very, very popular. Oh, blimey, I can't think of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. But they were quite trendy watches. Swatch, that's it. I knew it'd come to me. How could I not think of it? It even has the word watch in it. Anyway, it was an aluminum Swatch watch that I picked up at a yard sale for like $1 and put a new battery in it, cleaned it, and sold it for about, I don't know, about $30, $40.
Nice. So Angie says, Angie's a jewelry specialist. So, and mostly costume jewelry, but she finds pieces of costume jewelry that sell more than sterling silver stuff.
Yeah, I'm not
locks all
surprised.
aluminum. To lurky card. He was lurking all the time. Swatch.
Yeah, I mean, I've got quite a bit of jewelry, silver, in my silver stack. Because I used to get it at the LCS, and I'd just buy it by weight. You just put it on the scales, and I'd buy it for a few bucks over melt.
Well, that's good because nearly all jewelry is worth more than its silver content.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
I've got a few nice bits. I was just trying to find one of them to share the picture. If I can find it through my thousands of photographs.
I've got this hard drive thing.
Hang on, let
And
me go to my other screen so I can see what I'm doing.
it holds like 50,000 terabytes of information.
I'll get the screen right.
Oh, look at that. You got a butterfly, you got a gecko.
Yeah, these vintage filigree brooches, yeah. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Imagine making that.
Jeez. But yeah, I just keep all my pictures, but I can't store them on this little computer. It doesn't have enough storage.
No, I've got two hard drives with the one on.
This thing holds like 50 times what the computer does. I can put videos on there, pictures. I don't think I've even used 2% of the storage that's on that.
Actually, Silver New Jack has just reminded me, I don't know, about 5-6 years ago at my LCS.
Silver New Jack? What?
He had the biggest silver chain I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, it was huge. It was like, I can't remember how many ounces it weighed. It was something like 20 ounces. And he was selling it at melt. And of course, I thought, well, there'd be no market for that, really. No, I let it go, but I'm kicking myself for not buying it. Yeah, it was when silver was about $13 an ounce.
No. Big mistake, dude. You probably would have made.
Oh, yeah. It's not the first mistake I've made, I can assure you.
Yeah, Silver New Jack, he gets all the good stuff.
Yeah, he does. Always has done.
I mean, he doesn't care. If it's silver or gold, he's in the market, man. He'll buy it and keep it a little while and keep it and use it a while and then sell it and just God.
Yeah, one of my biggest mistakes at the LCS was I went in there, I said, you got anything new in? He said, oh yeah, I've got these Japanese. And they were like 2 little bars and a coin. Not very big. And I said, what do you want for them? He said £90, which is about $110 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh, that's quite a lot because silver at the time was like, I don't know, £8 an ounce, £10 an ounce. And these were like 3 ounces for £90. I thought that's a lot of money. So I passed on it. But at the same time I was in there, another guy I know who goes in there, he ended up buying them. And the next time I went into my LCS, he was like livid. He was fuming because the guy he sold them to, he's a friend of his, and he obviously put them on eBay, and these 3 Japanese coin bars went for £1,500. And he sold them to his mate for 90.
Oh no.
It transpired that one of these coins, or they're like a bar, was actually rare, and he hadn't spotted the slightly different writing on it.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was livid, my LCS owner, and he said, I'm never selling another Japanese bar in my shop. He said that all go online. That kind of ruined it for everybody. So canatile. Oh, I've never heard of that word. I'll have to Google that later. Canatile. Sounds French.
Canatile. Never heard that word in my whole life. Thanks for the vocabulary lesson there.
Yeah, we both have to look it up later.
Angie, yeah. Canatile. She knows, I mean, how many years you been selling jewelry, Angie? Quite a lot. And she can walk up to a table with cheap jewelry and pick out 3 pieces that'll sell for $80 a piece.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's what it all comes down to, isn't it? Is knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like this Cutco knife was just sitting in a bin of knives.
Yeah, see, if I saw a Cutco knife, I wouldn't have a clue, you see.
Yeah, you can tell by the shape of the handle, it's kind of unique to Cutco. So if you spot that shape, of course, you probably don't get a whole lot of Cutco in Great Britain because it's an American
I imagine
made.
we don't.
Years you've been selling jewelry years, so she knows. I mean, she knows styles, she knows words. I bet she's pretty good with the different gemstones too.
Let's see if she's ever seen a let me go to my other screen. Let's see if she's ever seen a bracelet link like this.
I'll bet you she has. Let me make
Picture.
you do it again.
There you go. That's the weight of it. We've not got a better picture of the bloody thing. Well, there. It's a very complex link. I've never seen one like it. Where is it?
You bought that at your LCS?
Yeah, for weight again. Yeah.
We use the letters LCS just for us means local coin shop in case.
In case you didn't know, yeah. Oh, I dare say she's seen plenty of these. Also, I used to pick these up, and I did used to flip them, but I've still got a few left. These, what are they called? She'll tell us.
Charm bracelets.
Charm bracelets.
I knew that.
I couldn't think of the word. But what fetches the money on these is this particular one has got 3 opening ones, and it's the opening ones that make it worth the money. You see, you've got a little genie in the lantern there, look, and a little pearl. Oh God!
So you wear your charm bracelet and you put like a a poison pill in there and you poison your date
Yep, you could do that.
or it just depends on who you're on a date with. If you wanna poison them, or what's that drug that they used to give, or they give people, and they spike a drink with it, and it makes them
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
in a loose mood or something.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it now. Come on, someone in the chat. Not chloroform, lag. That puts him to sleep.
Chloroform. Don't go to dinner with Todd. Well, I don't wear a bracelet, so you're safe. I'd have to have like a James Bond hidden compartment in my shoe or something to.
Yeah, what I find interesting about your jewelry, your gold jewelry, in comparison to ours, we have very different carat to you.
Bye,
Most of
Angie.
our gold jewelry is 9 carat, and then it goes to 18 and 22, whereas yours is 10 and 14, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much all of it. There's some 8 to 18 karat.
Yeah.
I did get one piece of. I had a very old Walt. I think it was a Waltham watch that had 9 karat.
Right.
It was like from the very early 1800s. Yeah, and there was an inscription inside that it was like a graduation present, in, and the date in there was like 1818.
Blimey.
So,
Did you sell it?
oh yeah, I made big bucks. I bought it at an estate sale for $35 and sold it for over 400.
Oh, that's all right then.
I'll be right back. I gotta take the trash to the curb.
What, again? You did that the other day.
Yeah, Tuesdays and Fridays. I'll be right back.
I'm sure he's just making that as an excuse to go for a tinkle. I've got many pieces over 200 years old. Many pieces. Yeah, because we are obviously our country, UK, is a lot older than America. So even out metal detecting, you can find things hundreds of years old because it gets churned over. Like that. I was trying to find some others. Yeah, there's just to find a lot of old stuff here. I hope he doesn't fall in the can or the trash can. Damn, someone drank the coffee. Yeah, the crazy card. I've got a nice Roman. Actually, it's very, very rare. So rare that a lot of people don't even know what it is. And it's a bronze. I could get it out for you in a minute. I know where it is, I think. But it's a bronze coin. So people automatically think it's not worth that much because the bronze Roman coins aren't really that valuable. But I've got a it's called a Tiberius and Livia. That was the two emperors, and I've only ever seen one other for sale. But I even took it to my LCS, and he didn't have a clue what it was. So a lot of people, even though he specialises in medieval stuff, and he's a detectorist himself, but he didn't know what it was. And it was only a friend in the States actually who identified it, and it is very, very rare. Well, yeah, lag. That is. Loads of people have asked me that question because I've been detecting since I was 12, and it's actually it's not a straightforward answer because do you mean the best find or the most interesting find or the most valuable find? It's because I've had masses of interesting finds, and obviously some valuable finds as well. Yeah, the gold usually. Give all three.
Oh, stocks turned red. Anyway, yeah.
My favourite. One of my favourite or most memorable finds was actually when I was about 14, and it was I got a massive signal with the machine. It was only a cheap machine, just starting out. Massive signal. I thought, oh, this has got to be trash, and I started digging and digging, and saw copper. So I carried on digging. Several hours later, I produced this. I don't know how old it was, but it was literally a copper bowl. What I was digging on was a farm, and this copper bowl, which was about at least 2 foot in diameter, had been buried for the pigs to drink out of, I think. And it was like concreted in or something. I couldn't get this thing out whole, so I ended up having to break it. But I mean, my dad took me to the scrapyard and we scrapped it, and then I put the money towards a better metal detector.
There you go. I have a metal detector, but I don't use it often enough. Seems like either the weather's bad or it's too hot or too cold or too, I don't know, I always come up with some good reason not to get out and get
Yeah, I mean
exercise. It's good exercise,
it is good
walking
exercise,
around
yeah.
looking for things.
But at the moment, inland here, the soil is like digging granite. It's absolutely horrific.
Really?
So in the when it's hot like this, because I mean we got about the same temperature as you, and it's best to go on the beach detecting the beach, and then in the autumn and spring and winter, it's best to go inland.
Hmm.
I mean, I've had some amazing finds on the beach, jewelry and actually, yeah, Lagos. Well, that's another memorable one. I'd almost forgotten about that one. I was detecting on the beach one evening, and this young lad, come up to me and said he wasn't English, and he spoke with an accent, and can you help me find my watch? And I said, yeah, sure, no problem. I said, do you know exactly where you lost it though? Because the beach is a big place.
Yeah.
And yes, I was last night at a beach party. So I said, well, do you know whereabouts? He said, yes. Can we drive? Because it wasn't there where I was detecting. So I took him in the car and went up onto the beach. I said, because we've got what's called breakwaters, like wooden posts to stop the waves crashing into the shore. And I said, is it between these two breakwaters? He said, yes, it's. And so I started detecting around. I said, do you know roughly where you lost it? Because I mean, the search head coil is like 8 inches. It's a massive. He said, yes, I lost it in the water. Oh, great. So, so anyway, I got the tide has gone out a bit, right? So I'll go up to the water's edge. And I've set the machine to all metal because otherwise it would discriminate against steel. So I'll go
Yeah.
up to the water's edge and the coil's in the water and I get a ping. And bugger me, it's his bloody watch.
Huh.
And of all the flipping beach, he'd managed to memorise where it was. And I found his watch and it was engraved on the back and he'd got it as a 21st birthday present. And it was I can't think of the make now. It was a very expensive watch. One of the ones that do the timing for the races. Come on, give me a brand, Todd.
Like a stopwatch?
No. The make. I'm trying to think of the make of the watch. It was a wristwatch.
And I don't know. Sorry, I wasn't listening to part of that.
I was trying to think of the brand, and the brand of the watch is, I think it's Swiss, and they
Swiss.
make the stopwatches for like the Olympics and things. They
Oh,
make
Rolex?
not Rolex, no.
They do for Wimbledon a lot. I don't know, Tissot, uh,
Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Anyway,
Breitling.
I found the lad's watch, and like he was so over the moon, and I was over the bloody moon as well. No, it wasn't Elgin. No,
Elgin's American, isn't it? Elgin.
it is, I think. But yeah, I
Um,
found his watch anyway. He gave me a reward for finding it, which is yeah. So there you go, lad. Another one of my memorable ones. I mean, obviously he's lucky because some other detectorists could have found it and sold it.
mhm. Yep. So yeah, my metal detecting video, the one I have on YouTube, is my most watched video ever.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, and before it actually, I planted a 20 franc gold coin uh, in the area, and then I detected it, just because it was an April 1st video, April Fool's Day.
Oh yeah.
So I was making a joke about it, and man, I got so much hate. Um, before before YouTube took down, you could see how many dislikes a video has and
Oh
how many
yeah,
likes.
yeah.
You can still see how many likes a video has, but that particular video had like 4 times as many dislikes as it did likes. It had like, I'm not kidding. It had, but it's every every month. It's in like the, oh gosh, it's in the top 10 of my watched videos. Still, it's had like here, I'll just look it up real quick. How many views that video has had is crazy for a little channel like mine. I mean, whenever I put out a video, I might get 100 views by the time a month has passed. Let's see. Um, let's see. How would I? Okay, go to
I'm
analytics.
looking up Swiss watch brands now because it's bugging me that I can't think of the flipping name of it.
Gotcha.
It wasn't Seiko.
Okay. So I made this video in 2015. So it's been a long time ago. Let's see. So over the lifetime of the video, it's had 60,700 views.
Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Minerva, Mr. Sadie. I'll remember it as soon as the chat's finished. Oh, dear.
There's lots of Swiss watch brands.
Yeah,
I
there
didn't
are.
realize
Yeah.
how many there were. Hublot and
So you know the reason I remembered what this lad's watch was because I've seen it advertised on the stopwatches on the Olympics and sports events. You know, I've seen the brand.
right. Um,
It doesn't matter. Let's not stress over it.
well,
He got his watch back and I got paid. That's all that matters.
how much did he give you? £5 or something?
I think it was 10.
Here's £10 for finding my 2,000 pound watch.
No, I think at the time it was probably about 500.
Okay. Minerva watch.
Yeah, Mr. Sadie's going to drive us all crazy.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm kind of curious. Okay, Google
I'll
Olympic
tell you one thing,
stopwatches.
Mr. Sadie, it's not a brand that I own myself. Otherwise, I'd remember. Yes. It was about 20 years ago, though, lag. It might have been longer ago than that.
Omega?
It might have been. Oh, I can't remember now.
Hewer, Omega.
No, it wasn't a Tag Heuer. Tag Heuer was the. Yeah, I have got
Oh
one of
yeah,
them.
Tag Heuer.
But no, it wasn't that. It might have been an Amiga. I can't remember now.
Berna. Um,
Anyway, it was obviously a waterproof watch as well because it was still working.
that's good. Most of the Swiss watches are waterproof anyway,
Yeah,
unless
yeah,
there's
most of mine
a
are.
unless there's a
Yeah,
like
I had a Timex more years ago than that, Mr. Sadie. Yeah, they were quite good watches actually, the Timex, aren't they?
takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Yeah.
I remember that we had a show called oh, what was the name of it? It was an outdoor show, and they would show animals from all over the world. And they always had those Timex commercials in it where they would they had like a big old tank of water on a TV stage, and they would tie a Timex watch to the blade of like a outboard boat motor,
Oh yeah.
and dunk that watch in there and turn that motor on and splash water all over the stage. And then they would take the watch out, and sure enough, the Timex would still be, it takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
That's a good point, Mr. Sadie. Yeah. If we'd have kept hold of a load of brand new 80s Timex watches, they'd be worth a fortune now.
Yeah, I remember the main guy in the show. He would just pretty much narrate scenes, and then he would send Jim out into the jungle swamp to wrestle an alligator or something, And Jim's out there taking a risk with his life, and the narrator of the show, he'd just be standing on the bank going, "Get him, Jim." uh,
Yeah, so those the same thing, Mr. Sadie, applies to those early swatches as well. That like I said, I picked them up at like yard sales and then flipped them, cleaned them, new batteries and flipped them. They were highly sought after. I think that aluminum one, I think, went abroad. I think it went to Belgium or Austria or somewhere. I've only ever had one. What are they called? Watches that have batteries rather than winders. What are they flipping called? Quartz. Oh
quartz.
god, my brain's really going. I've only ever had one quartz watch that had a dicky movement, and the movement was knackered. It just wouldn't. No matter what you did with it, you put a new battery in it, worked for a while, then it would stop.
Well,
Then it would.
some of the early ones were a combination of mechanical workings and um, quartz. So the battery would work both the mechanical. It still had some gears and things in them,
Yes, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
but yet they weren't just totally
quartz.
totally quartz. Yeah, some of the early ones were like that. Some Seiko were like that, I think. Lag wants the link to what, Sadie?
You metal detecting,
Oh, yeah.
probably.
Okay. You want to watch my most hated video of all time? Plus, the most watched video I've ever had. Uh, okay, here we go. Wait, let me get to it. Dun, 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 dun. I'll put a link to it in the side chat.
Yeah. Do you remember when YouTube had the option of whether you could turn on or off the like and dislike button? It was optional, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you can still put a dislike on a video, but nobody can
Yeah.
see it on
Yeah. So what's the point of
the
it?
YouTube. I know nothing.
Exactly.
I got a few likes on this video. I don't know if that helps or hurts the algorithm. I probably got
I
more
don't know.
views when I was getting all those dislikes
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
than I do nowadays on that video. Anyway,
I'm
there's the
sure
video.
I've probably had loads of dislikes on my top video as well.
Gosh, that video is 7 years old. I've been doing YouTube a long time. Do you know in my metal detector, I've got the same batteries in it that I used in that video, and they still work.
Really?
Yeah. So I need to use it. We just had our house re-roofed, and from tearing off the old shingles and putting on new,
Yeah.
there's the roofers weren't just 100% careful about
Where they drop
getting
their
all the
nails?
getting all the roofing nails picked up. So I was out in the yard yesterday and I actually stepped on a roofing nail and drove it into the bottom of my shoe.
Oh, nice.
Thankfully, the sole is had enough thickness to it that I drove it clear to the head of the nail into my shoe. And I was walking in the house later. What's that clicking noise? Sounds like I got on tap shoes. And took my shoe off and looked. Sure enough, one of those roofing nails was stuck in my shoe, clear up to the head. So yeah, I need to get out my metal detector and look for nails. Get those all cleaned up because they did our roof in one day. I've got a 2,000 square foot house. The only
Yeah,
thing they had to do a couple of days later was they attached we got a new attic fan and it wasn't connected.
right.
They had put it up, but somebody had to get up in the attic and crawl down there and
Connect it back up.
yeah, hook it up from the inside.
Yeah, I find it quite interesting how you guys, a lot of your houses have all got felt shingles, whereas we have clay tiles or concrete tiles.
Yeah, we can't afford those.
Literally, there's no houses here that have felt shingles at all. We do have felt shingles, but you will only find them on outbuildings, like stables or a garden room or something like that.
Yeah, well, these are good shingles, but they're not made to withstand the big hailstorms we get here. And I figure if you've got tile roof here, real tile, um, then all those are just going to get busted up about once every 10 years. We'll
Oh,
get
really?
we'll get a hailstorm that just it will break those tile roofs.
Right.
So I think that's why they aren't used
Yeah, maybe.
in a
Yeah.
large portion of the United States. Now, a lot of places still use tile roofs, like adobe houses out in the southwestern states, like New Mexico and Arizona. A lot of people will have tile roofs there just because it looks so good with adobe construction.
Right. Yeah, do what Mr. Sadie said and get yourself a big magnet on a stick so you don't have to bend down and just go round your yard with the magnet.
There you go. Yeah, I think I have one of those fishing magnets somewhere, but there's no way I'd be able to find it underneath all my crap.
Damn, lad, they must have been some big hailstones to smash the car windows.
Yeah. So it's been hot there. It's been hot here.
I don't know what my wife's done with the thermometer now. She's moved the bloody thing. What's she done with it? It was on the side earlier. I was going to see what the temperature was. She's obviously chosen to move it out of my way.
It's still pretty early here, so we're only 84 now, but it's going to be 100 degrees every day but Saturday, just for the next 9 days.
Yeah, we've actually had a bit of rain today. It's cooled off today, but it was
Well,
still
that's
pretty
good.
hot indoors.
You don't even run air conditioners there hardly, do you?
Lord only knows where she put it. I can't find it. Ugh.
Yeah, I get in the swimming pool now. It feels like bath water. It's warm.
Yeah, well, did you hear Al in the group chat? They have to have
A
a
cooler
water
in it.
cooler for their swimming pool to
That's
to keep
crazy.
the water cool. Now in Saudi Arabia.
Dang.
Otherwise, you boil yourself when you got in.
At least poached. Yeah.
Yeah, poach your eggs in the pool.
Yeah, my old man back doesn't work very good anymore for picking up nails. I need to get a magnet.
Yeah, exactly, lad. We would too. Yeah, one of my clients, he had a indoor pool and had two boilers to warm it up.
Yep. So you're working on a pontoon boat trolling motor today. Going to be 100 degrees. Well, take it in some place that's air conditioned. It can't be that big. Or can you not take it off the boat to work on it? Anyway. Well,
Yeah, it's time I went and done a bit of work as well.
it's about that time. You working today, huh?
Well, I haven't actually been able to go out for 3 days because our wonderful health service, you don't have physical appointments with a doctor anymore, and I needed to discuss medication. So you're a telephone consultation now. So they phoned me day before yesterday when I was at a bloody funeral. So I can't talk. I'm at a funeral. So that you only get 2 calls. They call you twice, and then you have to book the appointment again. So I had to book it again yesterday.
Oh no. That sounds like me and my eyeglasses.
Ridiculous. The message says, please make sure you're available to take the call. Well, what if you're taking what if you're in the bathroom or,
I
I don't
know.
know.
I'm not gonna answer the phone
Ridiculous.
while I'm sitting on the toilet.
Exactly. You could be in the shower. You could
Yeah.
have just gone to put the trash out, anything.
Could be underneath the water in the deep end of my pool.
Exactly.
Just
Yeah, I mean,
not
it's
here.
ridiculous. They say, we will call you between 8:30 a.m. and 6 p.m. and make yourself available for that whole time. 3 days in a row, yeah.
That sound like our
Ridiculous.
the internet. We got new internet here. It's amazing though. I That video I put up yesterday was like 10 minutes long. Now, before the internet we had 7 megabytes of upload speed. And I would start downloading a video right about bedtime and wake up in the morning and it still wouldn't be finished uploading
Crazy.
the, for a 10-minute video. But yesterday, and now I've got 500 megabytes upload speed. So I started downloading the video, and before I could finish typing the description and all that stuff you put in, it pretty much had finished.
Uploading.
Yeah, it actually did upload, but then it took them like it uploaded in like a minute, and then YouTube does checks to make sure you don't put anything on there that's like
Yeah, yeah.
bad or whatever, or has music on it that is copyrighted and that type of thing. Um, so the checks that they run took longer than the upload did. So I may start doing longer videos. I don't know. I haven't got much to do videos about coming up though because I'm not going to be acquiring any gold or silver for a while.
No, I haven't seen that, Mr. Sadie. I'll have to look out for that.
Expedition. 4,000-year-old graves in Egypt. Huh. Probably some of my cousins. I'm so old. Who do I sell my silver to online? You could, depending on your local coin shop, some of them give okay prices. If you want to sell to one of the major online bullion dealers, it's their prices are kind of tough. If you can at all, try to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. That would probably be your top dollar, and you wouldn't have to.
Yeah, it's kind of where I've sold a load. It's a group on Facebook specifically for coins, silver coins.
Yeah,
But I've
yeah.
also
Look,
sold a load on Instagram as well.
my
And
uncle's. Yeah,
apparently there's a huge group on Reddit as well.
yeah. I would try to. I mean, if it's trustworthy, if you can find a good place to meet someone that's in public view of lots of public cameras, so that you take a couple $1,000s worth of coins to sell, and somebody just clonks you on the head and runs off with it.
Yeah.
Or nowadays they would just shoot you.
Yeah, I'm sure fishing and picking there'll be like a specific group on there because we've certainly got it here in the UK.
Yeah, why wouldn't they allow you to sell coins? Let's just let me just look real quick. Facebook. Uh, and just do a search here. Where's the search thing? There it is. COINS. Or here we go. COINSFORSALE.
Oh,
Um, do, 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 do. Trying to find. Trying to find a Facebook group. Let me just try to Google it.
yeah, there must be something on there. Just needs a bit of research, doesn't it?
The American Coin Club on Facebook sales group. Ben auctions. Maybe it's just auctions on that site. I don't know. Anyway, little research, you'll be able to find
Find
something.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you'll be able to get a higher percentage for your. I don't sell much. If I sell coins, I sell a few on eBay, which I don't like to do because
The fees cripple you.
I get, yeah. You know, I understand the fees and all, but then when it comes tax time,
Yeah.
because I'm a seller anyway on eBay, I get taxed on my profits. Well, the coins that I sell are shown as profits, but I never take off the original cost of the coin on my taxes.
Why not?
Well, mainly because I generally, if I sell a coin, it's like years before I sell it.
Yeah. And you don't know what it cost you.
Well, yeah, I keep all receipts, but yeah, I don't know if you could, like, if you bought a coin in 2015 and sold it now, if you could produce the bill of sale or receipt, could you take off the cost as
As an expense, surely.
but could you do it in the present year? That's what I'm kind of getting at.
Yeah, why not?
I guess, yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to go and do some work.
$15 for a $1 face value. That sounds kind of low. Yeah, it's time to shut it down until Monday. Now, I don't know if Sally is completely through doing the show on her channel or not. If it's like today, then I'll probably jump on here and do the show again. let let the show run all day. Nah, I got stuff to do. I got to make a bunch of listings. I got to pay for our. We're going to go to Italy in Italy in September. You should pop on the old train and go through the channel and come down to Italy in September and visit with us.
Years
But
since I've been on that Euro tunnel.
yeah, so we got to. Where all are we going? Jeez, a bunch of different places. We're staying like almost 2 weeks, I think. Hope it's not too hot. Italy can still be hot in September, can't it?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Sadie. It might have been an Amiga. I can't remember now. It doesn't the Amiga doesn't ring a bell particularly, but
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning
right. Have a good
in.
day, everybody.
Have a good weekend and
I'll have a good afternoon.
yeah. Bye.